What's up, everybody? We're here in Durham, North Carolina, on the campus of North Carolina Central University. We're here with,
Riley.
Fino.
Honey Trap Shawty.
and today they're going to go around and show you their campus and an insight on their college experience. Come with us.
Let's go.
You ready?
Hey, I'm Riley Parker. I am a sophomore psychology major with a minor in mass comm, and I attend the illustrious North Carolina Central University. So I am the vice president of Sisters of the MAC. I am a general body member of the Flames, agency prep, also Women in Pre-Med, and the neighborhood.
What's up, everybody? My name is Emmanuel Craig. I'm a sophomore business administration major here at the illustrious North Carolina Central.
How y'all doing, y'all? My name is Jessica Gaiman. I am a senior here at North Carolina Central University, studying mass communications with a concentration in public relations.
Why was attending an HBCU important to you?
Attending an HBCU was important to me because my mom went to an HBCU. And then I have two older brothers, and neither of them went to college. Either they went to trade school or didn't do school at all. So it kind of just made me want to stand on the legacy that my mom created of going to HBCU. And where I'm from, Detroit, Michigan, they don't have any HBCUs nowhere near it. So it's just like I want to get out of my shell and go somewhere where I can kind of just feel like myself and be around people who look like me and really tap into the culture that I was raised around. Like a different world, like watching movies and shows like that, like Grownish. It kind of made me want to get into it. That's what made me come to a HBCU.
I believe attending an HBCU is very important because I really feel as if it was no other option. Coming to HBCU, I felt like I can be myself. I didn't have to sugarcoat anything. I can find the right community to help push me, and being able to do that with someone that looks just like you, it's nothing like it. And yeah, you all can push each other to be better, especially we got color barriers that we got to break, and we still been breaking them, so yeah.
I think attending the HBCU was important to me specifically was because growing up, I wasn't around our culture, if I'm being honest. I worked at Chick-fil-A most of my life. I didn't go to a private school, but I went to a very small classical school. It wasn't, a lot of people like us there. And when I was transitioning into Central and I went to a HBCU, I was just shocked at our culture. I was like, oh wow, this is normal for us. This is what we like to do. Okay, cool, I'm with it. I can get with the get down. So yeah.
Why is it crucial to preserve the culture of HBCU?
I think it's crucial to preserve the culture of HBCUs because they all have a message behind them. Every HBCU was started off so small, and it came from a black person. Comparing an HBCU to a PWI, it's just like you can find any regular PWI on the street, and you can go there and get credit you need, whatever. But going to an HBCU and preserving that culture of historically black colleges and going to be around the people that look like you, knowing that this was built for an education because black people really didn't even have the opportunity to have an education. So when it started off with an HBCU, it's like, why stop now?
I believe preserving the culture of HBCUs is very important, mainly because we haven't always had HBCUs. PWIs, 9 out of 10, they came before HBCUs, and our culture is very different. It's very electric. It's just something that feels like home. The culture at HBCU is not many people can experience it, and I believe that's what makes it so rich and so authentic because not everyone can do it, and being able to have the opportunity to come to HBCU is just very special, and yeah.
I think it's important to preserve the culture of HBCUs because these spaces were created for people like me, people of color. Back in the day, it was very hard to be in these types of spaces. It was hard for people of color to go to college and get their education. It was hard for them to join organizations like the D9, Student Government, Student Activities Board. We weren't allowed to have these type of things back in the day. So for people, our ancestors, they created these spaces just for us. So I think it's very important to preserve the culture, keep the culture going, and teach the younger generation what our culture is and how to preserve it.
How would you describe your school's culture in 3 words?
Impactful, resilient, resourceful.
Why impactful?
Because they can really make a change on you. Like, cause it's like you're making your own family here, and that's how it makes an impact. Because being so far from home, I don't really have any family out here, so they kind of made that impact on me. Like, oh, I'm not alone, basically. I said resilient because even though sometimes Central will have its flaws, they still stand on their word. And you can always go to somebody that works here and like feel comfortable enough to talk to them because they're gonna show that you can come to them. I say resourceful because every school has its like ways you can connect with others, but I would say North Carolina Central like prepares you to go into your career field, and we have resources all over campus that shapes you into being a better person, whether that's professionally, in general and whatnot. And yeah, that's what I consider resourceful.
That's tough. My school's culture in 3 words would definitely be motivating, uplifting, and it's definitely family. It's a family environment. Those things are mainly because the community here is just different. Like nobody looks out for you the way that they would at any other HBCU. So yeah.
If I had to pick 3 words to describe my school's culture, I would pick excellence, legacy, and community. So I pick legacy because something about Central's legacy is once you start your legacy, that's the start of your legacy. Like people start a legacy and it continues to go. So I know a lot of classmates who they have 4 or 5 generations of just Eagles, double Eagles. So they went to undergrad and grad. So like it's like once you come to Central and you start your legacy, you're starting your legacy. Like it's gonna keep going until the end. Excellence. When you come to Central, you're just made of excellence. Like everything you do is excellent. Like the people, they put you in spaces so you can be excellent. Everybody I know, whether they started off bad, they started off good, ended bad, ended good, they're all excellent. And then of course community. My school is very family oriented. Like we're small, everybody knows everybody. If you ever need anything, like you can call on anybody on campus, whether that's an advisor, a faculty member, or a regular student. We're very family oriented. We're about helping each other, passing on opportunities to one another. Everybody wants to see everybody win here.
Yeah, my cousin's over here. I see my cousin. I don't know.
You don't know where you want to do the pictures?
Somewhere over here. Y'all come meet my cousins. Come meet my cousin and my friends. Hi guys. Hi cuz. This is Imani. This is my cousin. She's from Detroit.
Hey,
This
y'all.
is Karima.
Hi, y'all.
This is DeAndre. These are my peoples.
What are we filming?
What are you filming? Like some documentary type.
I love a good documentary in there.
I saw, and I'm very disappointed.
That's okay.
I love that. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. I don't, y'all. Where should I take my pictures up here? Cause I don't know.
Like in the student center? They got that wall back there. Yeah, back here.
I did my interview over there.
They got stuff by the women's center.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Like by Mr. J's office. I don't know.
They got downstairs by Cinema. At NCCU, it's tough with everybody names written in it.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. That's smart.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Thank y'all. See y'all later.
Brighter Josh. My bad, boss. 1, 2, 3.
Brighter?
Nah, that's A1.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. All right, stay like
You
that.
can come through, bro. What has motivated you to stay at your HBCU?
I would say the people. Just because I've came across a lot of really good professors, a lot of amazing advisors, and I've made a lot of I've made a lot of friends that I can call my kids' aunts and uncles in the future. that's what's keeping me in Central, knowing that like I have a good circle around me and that I have created like a life out here for myself. And then even with the professors, they made me love my major more than I like loved it before I came onto campus. And they made me tap into me being a mass comm minor because they brought out a person in me that I didn't know I had.
I believe what motivated me to come and stay, mainly because my first time on campus, I knew that this was home, and ever since then, many different opportunities have came, such as my organization, SAB, doing different things such as CPDC, which is the Career and Professional Development Center, and just so many different opportunities such as internships, whether it just be connecting with different people such as millionaires, other influencers on campus. It's just very motivating, and it gives me a sense of pride about my school, and it shows that I can do something with my life, and yeah.
What motivated me to come to Central and stay here was honestly the ones that were here before me. So I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and we don't have a lot of people here from Fayetteville. And the few people I did see come from Fayetteville, come here to Central specifically, I watched them prosper from their freshman year all the way till they finished. So whether they joined different organizations, they crossed into the D9, or they were just on a dean's list and a star student, it was just very motivating to me to watch like people come from my background and my community go on to be excellent somewhere else. So it just motivated me to come to Central and keep going no matter what. No matter what obstacles I faced, I kept going. I'm still here, and I'm going to finish in May. So this is the head coach right here, 15 motion. And then here's some other players from like all conference, all American. There go the head coach again. He's done a lot of impact in Durham, like Central, just the Durham community in general. Like he doesn't just do basketball. He does community service. He gives back to his community, Central students, just the whole Durham. I think he's building a neighborhood actually, or something along that lines. Some teams over here. What else we got? Oh, this is John McLennan. Basically, this is who the arena is named after. One of the greatest players Central has ever had right here.
What is your favorite memory at your age?
Top 5. All right, let me see. Top 5. Okay, this one time, it was during the North Carolina A&T versus Central game. And me and my homegirl, we pregame before coming to the game. And it was packed on our campus. Why? I don't know. It felt like homecoming, even though it wasn't homecoming. And this was on my birthday weekend, too. So we saw how packed the lines were, and we couldn't park nothing. So instead of us walking and waiting in the fat line that we saw, I called the chief of police, and I asked him, "Where you at? It's me and Sakaya, and we can't wait in this line. We go here. Like, there's no point in us waiting in the line." So he scooped us up, drove us all through campus, beeping that little golf cart of his, and it was killing me. And that's like, it's so funny to me because it's like little stuff like that really just shows like how much this school does for you. Another great memory of mine is like, I'm gonna say this most upcoming homecoming, that was a really good memory of mine. Like, oil spill was cool this year. Like, I had a really good time with my homegirl or whatever because we spent it together, and then my other sister came down here for her homecoming. She used to go here, but she doesn't go here anymore. And like, that homecoming was really nice because one of our homegirls threw a party. Another memory of mine was last year, like fall semester or something. This is like me, like my first time getting out of my room, and because I used to be cooped up in it and whatnot. So my friend called me, and she's like, "Get up, we finna go to this party." I'm like, "Nah," because I'm not a really party person. Why we end up going to the party, we end up stranded, don't know how we're getting back to campus, get back on campus, somebody's throwing a party in their dorm, and mind you, the whole dormitory, like the whole hall was having a party because this party got shut down. And it didn't even, like, nobody, like, I shut down. It took, like, maybe a good hour for somebody to come and tell us, like, we had to stop. And everybody just ended up in somebody's room hiding, and everybody would pop back out on the party, like, the dorm party or whatever. And my first memory is when, okay, so it's kind, so this was, we had just got back on camp this year, and I was talking to somebody or whatever, and like somebody had made a rumor about me or something, and I don't like when people lie on me or say something bad about me or whatever. And this is like when like I didn't really, like I knew people, but I didn't know people, and like I was always in the student center. And the person that had brought it up to my attention, she's my really close friend, and she's close friends with the other person that like made the rumor or whatever. So me being the person that I am, and me having like a short temper and like don't like when people make shit about me, I blew up. I blew the heck up. And I blew up in front of one of the advisors. And that was so embarrassing for me. I had left the room, and I went to go calm down for a second. Then like one of my friends came and got me. She was like, she wanted you to come back in here, and like we could all probably have a talk. So we all talk or whatever, but she visibly sees me like breaking down. Like she visibly sees me like shaking my leg, going through it, and like really just want to let shit out. So what she said, she's like, I don't think Riley is like really up for this conversation right now. I think like, and when she starts to talk to me, I start to like tear up, because it's like, dang, like you don't even know me, and you're an advisor on this campus, and I'm like embarrassing myself. So when everybody leaves the room, I break down crying in front of this lady. And this is like my like third time being around her or something. I break down crying and like just like venting like all my problems out or whatever, and just being like, I don't understand why this is all happening to me. And like she was just listening to me. She didn't say nothing. She just like looked at me, shook her head and whatnot. And then when I did stop boohoo crying, she held my hand, she talked to me, she said a few encouraging words that stuck with me. And ever since that day, like I've been with that lady like 24/7. Like that, she's the reason why I come to Student Center every day. Because because this is around the time like I don't talk to people, I don't talk my problems out, and she's one of the first people to like just actually listen and make me feel heard. So that's like one of my greatest memories, because I met my child aunt basically, and I'm so happy to meet her.
My favorite memory, I believe it would probably have to be last homecoming, when I got to meet different celebrities such as Money Long, I believe Route 49. That was my favorite memory, mainly because it showed me that I can get to their position in life and actually be something while attending my school. So it gave me a sense of pride once again, and yeah, it showed me that I can do something with my life.
That is a good question. My favorite memory at Central is so many. If I had to pick my one favorite memory, I'm gonna be honest, when I crossed into my sorority, Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, that was my favorite memory, because I was nervous. It was so much going on for me, and my parents weren't able to come. My family wasn't able to come to support me, and you know, it really tore me up inside. But as we got closer to our new member presentation, after I came out, I was so shocked at the amount of support I had. Like, some people were hitting me like, oh my gosh, I didn't know, I'm so proud of you, you're my favorite poodle, this fits you, I know this is gonna carry you on in your legacy. So that was really my favorite moment, because I didn't realize like how much support I had till like I did this one big thing, and it's like, oh, like I just felt like the greatest person in the world, honestly. So
Kids back at home, what are some things that you would tell them about encourage them, etc.?
First of all, y'all should have picked the HBCU. If you chose the community college or PWI, I mean, cool, kudos to you, but y'all should have chose the HBCU, because it makes you really tap into the character you need to be. Like, some people stay back home and like they're still the same person like you met in high school, and it's just like, I don't know how to necessarily feel about that. I mean, it's cool, like, we still cool or whatever, but it's just like, I feel like some people need to go to HBCU to be a butterfly. You get in your cocoon, first your caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly. Um, and going to HBCU, you could turn into the butterfly, and then even like start off into like the career that you want to be in, being the person you want to be. And I would say, if you want to come to Central, Central may not be for everybody, but if it's for you, it's for you.
Just be yourself, because once you be yourself, you actually can connect with others, and it pulls you to the right crowd of people. When you're not being yourself and you're trying to fit into a crowd, you lose yourself, and then your life, there's no telling where you end up. But once you be yourself, stay true to yourself, there's no telling what God got for you. Sky's the limit.
If I was to give anybody some advice that's going to college, finishing college, just remember, your journey is your journey. Like, everybody's journey is going to look different. Everybody's timeline is going to look different. Someone might graduate before you, they might graduate after you, you might graduate at the same time. But just remember, your journey is your journey. Focus on you, be selfish if you have to, put yourself out there, connect, network, grow. You only live once, so live the most of it.